Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World Monologue Games Global Finals. You are watching the main amateur category. My name is Pete Malicki, and I am the creator of the games. The regional finals this year had 250 performers in it. We have whittled that down to the top 90 performers across 6 categories here at the Globals. We had 3 shows last week. We have 3 shows this weekend. Main amateur right now, youth tomorrow, and main professional tomorrow. So main amateur are the best performers who selected the main amateur category rather than the main professional category. We don't means test it in any way. Actors can just select whatever feels most appropriate for them. Now, you guys will get to vote at the end of this show and help select who goes through, who lands on the podium, who wins the gold, the silver, and the bronze in this category. I'll come back at the end and explain how the vote works. You might have some strong language and adult themes in this show, so if there's any topic or content that you're sensitive to, please be aware that it might be in the show. Now, guys, if you want to give us some support, hit the like button or subscribe to this channel. If you're watching live, leave a chat message for the actors. If you're watching later, leave them a comment. They always appreciate that. I think that's enough from me, so I am going to wish you an enjoyable show. I hope you enjoy the World Monologue Games Global Finals 2024 main amateur category.
No, wait. I'm not here to propose marriage to you again. He said no. I can respect that. And yes, I'm still okay with us seeing other people like you suggested. I'm not here to win you back. But I have been thinking a lot about what you said that night. About how I'm not ready, and that I need to grow up, and that I'm not a man. Well, I've been thinking a lot about it. And I think I figured out a way on how to fix my situation. My bar mitzvah. My transformation from boy to man at 13 years old. I don't think I got it right. I mean, I remember stuttering through my Shema, and as I recall my bubby telling me during the Haftorah, I was singing off key. So I'm thinking that due to all of that, I didn't actually enter manhood properly. You know, maybe I just missed the entrance altogether. Or maybe God just locked the entrance because he couldn't understand me through my heavy lisp. Anyways, that's why I'm here. To hand deliver this invitation to you. To my bar mitzvah. Tomorrow. There's gonna be a little reception after with some food, a DJ. Maybe he'll even play our song. Or not. Oh, and don't worry about bringing a gift, obviously. I know it's really short notice. And then, one last thing, if you could just fill out this card. Chicken or fish. I made sure it was salmon, your favorite. Thank you for not slamming the door this time.
But I do think it is the husband's fault if wives do fall. Say that they slack their duties and pour out treasures into foreign laps. Or else break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraint upon us. Or say they strike us, or scant our former having in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Let husbands know their wives have sense like them. They see and smell, and have their palates both for sweet and sour. As husbands have. What is it that they do when they change us for others? Isn't it sport? I think it is. And doth affection breed it? I think it doth. It's frailty that thus errs. It is so too. And have not we affections, desires for sport, and frailty as men have? Then let them use us well. Else let them know the ills we do, their ills instruct us so.
Je travaille dans la cave de votre restaurant depuis que j'ai 14 ans. J'étais qu'un gamin à l'époque, en apprentissage, vous vous rappelez? Je dormais dans une piole de 5 mètres carrés au-dessus de la cuisine, un cagibi. Je me tapais 15 heures par jour, mais je voyais pas le jour. Et à la fin, vous me donniez 100 francs, puis j'étais content. À l'époque, je terminais les services avec les mains en sang à force de me rentrer le couteau à huître dans la paume. Parce qu'il faut envoyer les plateaux de fruits de mer. Faut envoyer, c'est toujours moi qui me tapais la merde. Et vos gars, là, vos serveurs, là, qui couraient après dans les caves pour passer la bite au cirage. Votre chef qui me mettait du laxatif le matin dans mon café pour que je me chie dessus. Ils passaient leur temps à se foutre de ma gueule, des vrais comiques. Johnny, il m'appelait. Hé, Johnny, nettoie ta merde. Hé, Johnny, va faire la vaisselle. Putain. Avec des coups de pied au cul comme encouragement, des brûlures, des coups d'aiguille. Aujourd'hui, ça fait 30 ans que je travaille pour vous. J'ai tout donné pour votre restaurant. Je me tape des services de 130 couverts, je finis la tête en feu avec vous qui me gueulez dessus. Encore aujourd'hui, vous m'avez balancé l'assiette à la gueule, hein, parce que l'assiette était froide. Putain. Ah. C'est fini, monsieur. Putain, je démissionne. Je démissionne. Stop, monsieur. Au revoir, monsieur.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You do all the time. Even when Mom was alive. I always felt like I was second place at best. Usually third place. First was work. And then Mom, and then me, maybe. I always felt like I was part of that leftover notes that you never look. But I'm right there in front of you. Ignored, tossed aside. I know you love me. I mean, I'm your daughter. How can you not love me? Why? You never could pick me up in your arms and tell me. It's like whatever closeness we could ever have. When will we? I'm your daughter.
Stop it. Just fucking stop it. I can't let you go. And you fucking pestering me is making it worse for both of us. So stop asking me, okay? Look, listen. What do you expect me to do? I want to be in this situation far less than you do, okay? For fucking real. Oh, you think it's bad for you? Think about it. Just use your head for 2 seconds. You'd be sweet if you managed to get out of here. Sure, fucking traumatized for life. But at least you can get on with it. No matter what I do, I'm completely screwed. There's no good option for me. None. Really? Go on then, tell me what my actual options are. Kill you? Don't start with your damn sobbing again. I don't want to kill you. I would have killed you 2 weeks ago if I wanted to kill you, you damn shit. But my only other option is to let you go. And I can let you go! How can I? You saw what I did. You watched me slit that fucker's throat. Kill him. Murder him. I'm holding his hand, slicing his carotid, he's squirting blood everywhere. Like a 7-year-old trying to hold the fire hose. And then I see you. So, I saved you, motherfucking psycho. I saved your damned life. But how can I possibly let you go when you saw me commit murder? If you ever tell anyone, that's it, I'm done for. No parole. Here we go again. You saved me. I'll never tell anyone. I heard you the first 100 fucking times. Look, listen, how would you feel? Every day you wonder, will she go to the cops, tell them how I butchered a man in front of her, kept her locked up in a cell for 2.5 weeks while trying to figure out what to do? How am I supposed to live without hanging over my... What am I going to do with you? Tell me. Tell me! What the hell choice do I have? Boom!
No. You hang up first. Oh, hello? He hung up first. Why would he hang up on me? We were getting along. I was charming. He was sweet. And then he just hangs up on me. With no warning, I might add. You hang up first and boom. Okay. Bye. Apparently. Chivalry isn't dead. Where was the... No, you hang up. Ladies first. If he's not gonna treat me like a 90s love-struck teen, I don't want it. I don't want a man who's not gonna spend 20 minutes not getting off the phone with me. I'm done with him. I'm done with all guys until they can get there. Hello? It's him. Oh, your phone hung up? Oh, I thought so. Wait, what? No, you hang up first.
I hope she suffered. Your wife, she died, right? Cancer, right? To be clear, what I said was, I hope she suffered. Not that I hope she didn't suffer, no, I hope that you came home every day to see agony painted across the face of the person that you love the most. Sorry. Loved. Right? Yeah, because you nodded when I asked about the cancer, so we know to refer to her in the past tense. No, shut up! You're not gonna say a goddamn word. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and you're gonna stand there and fucking take it like a little bitch you are, so help me God. I never knew your wife. All I knew about her was that she married a massive cunt. You see, You were part of the cable of a moral pig shit that got me fired over a false accusation from someone who ended up taking my job. You participated in an injustice, and you dismissed my counter-accusations, Michael. All 17 of them. You are a bully. But anyway, I've moved on. And your slag of a wife is dead. She's dead. Ah. This is me. Have a good one, Michael.
Look, I know you haven't felt well lately. I know you're not well. Which makes it harder for me to tell you this. But I wish we were close. I wish we were friends. I don't like waking up in the morning scrambling your eggs while you are shouting obscenity in the background at me about things that doesn't deserve shouting. And I do understand it's hard for you. I get that. But you forget that I am a person. I am not some worker that you have hired to cook and clean for you. I'm your daughter. And right now, I don't feel like I'm your... I don't feel like I am right now, okay? Listen, these are the cards we were left to deal with, Mom. And I am sorry I'm not all you have hoped for, and that this life we are living isn't glamorous, and that Dad abandoned us when I was born. But you shouldn't make it feel like it was all my fault. I don't even know the guy. I have never even met him. I just wanted to say that I try, okay? I try to be there for you. I try to do everything a good daughter is supposed to do for her mother. But you are so rude. I cannot take it anymore. So, be nice, okay? I'm worth enough to be treated nicely. Be nice before I have an outburst. A real one. Treat me nice. Do you want more coffee?
So I'm standing in front of the whole school. It's world environment, world recycling, some save the world kind of day, okay? I'm supposed to read a poem, save the world poem, and I really hate save the world poems. Like the only reason I'm in the environment club to begin with is because my mother said, honey, join more clubs, you're going to better school if you look like you're well-rounded. She didn't say I was well-rounded, I just have to look like I'm well-rounded. So whatever, I'm in the environment club. But I hate the people in the environment club. They're so serious about the environment. It's not a fun club. It's very much the earth is dying kind of club. Every day the earth is dying. Every day. Which I know I should be concerned about the environment, but like, can't we be concerned and eat pizza at the same time? I mean, like, every once in a while. But I'm a trooper. Nobody can say I don't troop. So is that really the stupid save the world poem? And I can see my friends out of the corner of my eye, off to the side, laughing. 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 I tried to turn, so I can see them, but I can still hear them. I don't want to be laughed at because my mother made me join the environment club. And so I farted. Loudly. Right in the middle of the poem, right in the middle of the assembly. It was a spectacular fart. One of my best. I'm not in the environment club anymore. I'm not.
Everyone thinks they want to be happy. You want to know what I think? I think they have no idea what they want. Case in point, movies. Which are the dramas that everyone loves? The ones that win all the awards, that might even be boring as fuck, yet everyone seems to be frothing over them. What do they all have in common? They make you cry. That's what. Someone dies at the end. That's what you want to see. You want to cry. You want to feel sad. And that's fair. Crying releases endorphins and oxytocin. Now, this next one isn't for everyone, but thrillers and horrors have huge demand. You watch them to be scared. I mean, the adrenaline. Well, who doesn't like to feel a bit excited? So, there we have it. Sadness and fear. What about a mystery? A season's worth of confusion and overthinking and trying to work out what's going on, waiting and waiting, potentially just to be let down by a less than riveting reveal at the end. Still, we love to be challenged, to use our brain after a full day of work. So, you can add overthinking to the list. Now, worst of all, a documentary. Just when you're starting to feel okay about the world and your choices, you go and watch a documentary. Every second one of these will teach you that actually everything is terrible and leave you feeling, I'm going to say, less happy. What about a light-hearted comedy or rom-com, I hear you ask? Well, okay. If you're one of the few people that watch those and only those, you actually want to be happy. Congratulations. And go fuck yourself.
Oh, pardon me, thou bleeding piece of earth, that I am meek and gentle with these butchers. Thou art the ruins of the noblest man that ever lived in the tide of times. Woe to the hands that shed this costly blood. Over thy wounds now I do prophesy, which like mouths do ope their ruby lips to beg the voice and utterance of my tongue. A curse shall light upon the limbs of men. Domestic fury and fierce civil strife shall cumber all the parts of Italy. Blood and destruction shall be so in use, and dreadful objects so familiar that mothers shall but smile when they behold their infants quartered by the hands of war, all pity choked with custom of foul deed. And Caesar's spirit, ranging for revenge, with Arte by his side, come hot from hell, shall in these confines, with a monarch's voice, cry havoc, and let slip the dogs of war, that this foul deed shall smell above the earth, with carrion men groaning for burial.
Moments I forget. and I want to tell you something or show you something, and for just a wee moment I forget. And then it dawns on me, and I feel like the loneliest person in the world again. Do you remember you always said, don't ever worry, because Daz can fix everything? Do you remember you always said that? Always calm and smiling. Everything that I ever broke, you fixed for me. Watches and jewellery and hairdryers, everything. Everything I ever lost, you found. Everything that I ever wanted, you made it happen for me. There was nothing you couldn't have done that. Everything that I needed to feel loved and protected was in you. I didn't know that it was unusual to call for your dad when you did a nightmare. Turns out that most girls will call for their mum because they want a cuddle. I always shouted in for you, because I knew that you could make the monsters go away, that you could fix it. Turns out there is some things that Daz can't fix. And you couldn't know that. You couldn't know just how off the rails my mum would go, and all the chancing bastards that she would take up with because you weren't there. You couldn't know how many of them would try it on with me, and how many of them would manage to sneak out of my bed at night while my mum was lying pinched. You couldn't know how much I would scream in my head for you to make it stop. You couldn't know that. That doesn't stop me blaming you for not being there. I'm fucked up, Dad.
You know, life is like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. You figure one problem out, the other one just pops up. Like, seriously, can I even catch a break? I'm over here trying to be an adult, juggling my work, my bills, my responsibilities, and the universe is determined to test my patience. The other day, I tried cooking, and let's just say the smoke detectors decided to cheer on me. And don't even get me started on my laundry. My socks seem to have this secret underground tunnel system. I put 2 in, only 1 pops up. It's like they're playing hide and seek, and obviously I am losing. But that's not the most frustrating part. You know what is? The Wi-Fi. It's like my internet connection seems to have something against me. Every time I need it the most, it decides to take a coffee break. Like, no, we are not streaming a movie on Netflix tonight. Like, no, we don't have this important project that needs to be submitted tomorrow. Gosh, I'm so frustrated. So life, if you're listening to me, can you just go a little bit easy on me? Just a little bit, you know? Please.
I'm not saying it's my fault. I didn't do anything. That's exactly my point. I didn't do anything. I knew what he'd done. And what did I do? I covered for him. I let him get away with it. I knew what he'd done, and I did nothing. Here's what happened. He came home late. It was about 11 p.m, so hours later than normal. He was distraught, in a off kind of way. He was super quiet, starey. It was like the little girl from The Ring had come through his TV. Of course I was worried out of my mind. You okay? Baby, are you hurt? He didn't respond. Anything I said, until I asked if he needed a doctor. It was like I slapped him across the face. He stood up, walked right across the room, looked me dead in the eyes, put his hands on my shoulders and said, "Don't call anyone. Never mention this." I agree. I tried to get more out of him, but he gave me nothing. It was only weeks later he came to me and told me what had happened. A guy had run out of a store, obviously a thief, so Leon had chased after him. Because just the kind of guy that Leon is. Bravery is an instinct. He'd be the first firefighter into a burning building and the last soldier to leave a battle. Anyway, they had a fight and the guy pulled a knife. Leon got a hold of it and he killed him. Spent the evening getting rid of the body. I believed him. Honestly, I still do. Leon's the kind that would hold him down and wait for the police, so I do believe that was self-defense. But it changed him. He crossed a line no person should ever be allowed to cross. And it's like he thought it was less than horrendous because there were no consequences. I didn't know it would escalate. I'm sorry. I should have come to the police. I know it's a crime not to have. I will take my punishment. Jail, I'm sure. But that is not what gets me about this, officer. I could have stopped him. I could have stopped him.
Tell me what you wanna be.
Alrighty. Huge congratulations to the performers. Some fantastic stuff. Okay, so this brings us to the end. What I'm going to do now is change the description of this video. So I've just hit save on some changes. So you'll now see that there is a link to the voting form. That will be there for 48 hours from the end of this broadcast for you to vote. You need to select your 2 favorite performers from the show and hit submit. Pretty straightforward. Please do enter your full name. We won't add you to a mailing list unless you opt in. And yeah, then what we do is we count up all the votes, and the winners of the judge and viewers votes, which are combined for the Globals, end up on the podium, gold, silver, and bronze. So we will be announcing the winners next Wednesday, the 13th of November at 8 p.m. Sydney, Australia time, AEDT. Guys, there are 2 more shows for the Global Finals, the last 2 shows for World Monologue Games 2024. That is Youth tomorrow at 7 p.m. and the main professional category tomorrow at 9 p.m. We'd love to see you there. Thanks very much for tuning in. All the best to the performers, and we'll see you soon. Ciao.